I pretty much made the executive decision to not date in this generation when I opened a dating app.
Please, can someone give me some dating advice on where to find a man that's not gonna fuck me over?
2025 to meet my husband. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine I would be 33 and still single.
Many women can't believe it as well. Can't believe they're still single after playing the field.
Nowadays, women are harder to date, to be very honest.
Stop staying in relationships with women who do not respect you.
You want to know why most good men remain single, myself included?
I gave up looking for my husband a very long time ago, which means this is a lot.
I think a lot of men gave up trying to become husbands, so it's even harder on these women. Kindly subscribe to the channel as it further supports us in our work. Thank you.
Please, can someone give me some dating advice on where to find a man that's not gonna fuck me over? She's got much patience left in me. Truly cannot listen to someone tell me what their favourite colour is one more time. I'm like, first dates are just fucking horrible. My DMs are open, you know.
No! What the fuck is up with dating? I have a girlfriend who was with her guy for a year. Like, they were fully together for a year, and he just ghosted her last week. Like, when do we decide?
Dating now is, like, actually so fucking concerning and embarrassing. We're living in the wrong time, okay? Where's the romance? Where's the chivalry? Somebody fucking beat the shit out of chivalry with a bat. That shit's dead. I'm literally down to dive face first into a fucking portal and get out of here and go back to, like, Gatsby era. Or go back to a time where instead of sliding into your DMs to meet you, you go to my fucking parents' house, knock on their door, and offer your livestock in exchange for my love. Like, that's the type of fucking vibe I'm on. These men now are like, first of all, won't plan anything because they want princess treatment. They want you to plan the date. And then they're going to tell you, like, oh, just Uber there, meet me there. I'm so sorry. Uber? Pick me up in the fucking carriage. Like, I don't know. These men are just like it's weak. It's so weak. There's no, like, manliness anymore. Like, shut up and go build me a fucking house with your bare hands. How about that?
Where's the romance? Where's the chivalry? Weren't those all the things women killed off and threw away when they told men to adapt to this new world of dating? The same women who said, I don't need a man, are now out here asking, where are the good men? And oh, of course, who didn't see this part coming? Now they're calling men princesses because we don't want to be used or disrespected. The irony writes itself. What I'm hearing from a lot of women today is this. They want to date men, but they don't want to put in any effort. They want the benefits of a relationship, but without giving anything meaningful in return. No emotional investment, no femininity, no nurturing energy, just expectations. They want a man who chases, pays, plans, protects and provides, while they sit back and receive, like they're doing us a favor by existing. That's why the romance is gone. That's why the chivalry disappeared. Because somewhere along the way it stopped being appreciated. It got mocked, abused and taken for granted.
Nobody wants me because I'm fucking crazy. Nothing to do with my profession. When I'm on a second date talking about babies, houses, cars, etc., right, they go running for the hills. I don't blame them, but I'm 34. My biological clock is ticking and I don't want to be wasting my time with people who are not interested in the same thing as what I am. You know, I ain't getting no younger, right? And also, not everyone can have me. They can pay a premium prescription to see me. For fuck's sake, get it right.
I like dating for money because when I date for money, I know that the guy really loves me. Okay. He doesn't just say, I love you, and I must just believe that. Okay. He says, I love you, then he backs his words up with actions. He buys me weaves, gets my hair done, does my nails, does this, does that, everything that I need. Okay. Then I can see the actions, they match the words. But if a guy keeps telling me he loves me, but that's all he's doing, how must I know that he really loves me? How will I know? I want to see that you love me, honey. Where's the actions? Where's the actions? Where's the money in the bank? Okay, I'm your queen. You know how these guys like saying, you're my queen, you're my queen. Give me the queen lifestyle then. I must live like a queen, Galoku. If you keep saying I'm a queen, I must live like a queen. If you love me, you must show me. I need to see it in the bank, or I need to see it with the things that you're doing for me. So I like dating for money because I get tangible love.
This woman and many others like her, is exactly why good men are skeptical about dating today. She doesn't want a relationship, she wants sponsorship. She dates for the perks, not the person. Unless a man is buying her weave, paying for her hair and nails, or funding her lifestyle, she says he doesn't truly love her. But let's be real, since when did love get reduced to a price tag? It's not about building together anymore, it's about what a man can do for her financially from day one. And honestly, with this kind of mindset, it's no surprise why so many modern women are single and constantly asking, where are all the good men? Or out here, desperately searching for husbands in public. They don't realize that their own mindset is pushing men away. Most of these women today walk around with the energy of, I'm looking for money and help, not, I'm looking to build or grow with someone. It's all about what a man can do for them, not who he is as a person. You can feel it in the way they talk, the way they carry themselves, and the way they approach relationships.
You know that dating in 2025 is bad when people ask why you're still single and not married, and you jokingly say, it's because I'm smart. And they agree and they understand why. Love it here.
In 2025, and I'm so serious, can we leave situationships behind? I want my girlies to normalize treating men like they treat them. Because 9 times out of 10, these men will not forgive, they will not forget, and they will not keep putting up with the BS. And whenever y'all find yourselves in a situation where it's like, ugh, like, should I forgive him, blah, blah, blah. If the shoe was on the other foot, would he forgive you? Think about it.
We're not sitting underneath the table and eating grapes this year. Sorry, I don't believe in that. Today I'm going to show you how to find your dream man in 2025. Number 1. Get off the dating apps. I hate the dating apps. Literally terrible. They're only for hookups. You need to meet someone organically, okay? So that means you need to put yourself in situations where you're gonna meet new people. So say yes to plans. Go to that party. Go to the bar. Go have fun with your friends. You never know who you can meet. We also want to adapt a high-value woman mindset. So we're not sleeping with these guys on the first date. We're not accepting coffee dates as a date. You're taking me out to an actual nice dinner. You're paying for my meal, and I will see you again soon. It's also, too, very important to look out for the red flags at the beginning because they're there. If you ever look back in relationships that were really bad, the red flags are there at the beginning. You just ignored them, okay? Take the person that you're going out with for who they are. Not their potential, not what they could be, but who they are. When I started doing this, my whole entire world changed, I swear to God. Men will show you straight up how they feel about you. And feel free to follow along for more relationship content.
Well, that's probably why these women are single. A majority of them think a coffee date is low effort, even though they're both strangers just trying to get to know each other. They expect the best treatment from a complete stranger they barely know, demanding fine dining, expensive gifts, or over-the-top gestures right out the gate. It's like they forgot that relationships are built, not bought. And it always amazes me how single women are always the ones telling other women how to date, even though they themselves are single. It's like they're all following a script on how to stay single forever. They sit in groups hyping each other up with the same recycled lines. Don't settle. Make him earn you. Girl, if he ain't spending money, he's wasting your time. But none of them actually have the results to show for it. It's all smoke and mirrors. Advice rooted in ego, not experience. They turn dating into a transactional game. And when men don't want to play, they call them emotionally unavailable or not real men.
Damn! Now every time I go out with a man, he expects something out of me. Because of you females who just make it so accessible and easy to get. Yeah. So now every man out here just be feeling like they entitled. Only when they take you out to dinner or something, they always expect something back, which is very weird. I'm over it. I'm changing my type. I don't know what's going on in the dating pool, but this shit is basura. This shit is trash.
I deleted my Hinge again. I'm starting to put too much pressure on myself, and like dating isn't fun for me. And I keep like spinning out of control, and I'm like, I'm literally gonna die alone. So why am I gonna do that? Also, I don't think my person's on this app. I'm gonna meet him organically, like popping my fucking shit out of solid core class. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I'm not like seeking it. I'm inviting it into my life, but I'm not going out of my way
to find and entertain bullshit. We're done. It's a wrap. And honestly, if we die alone, we die alone. I'm done. We're done.
I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I just need affection right now. I need affection, and I'm just not talking to anyone. I fucking hate dating apps, and I don't want to do a one night stand because I've done that before and it is not it. It is not it, alright? I just want to be fucked. I just want to be fucked, but I want you to be a good person, and I want to at least like you, and you have a good personality. Where do you meet people except at a bar? I barely drink. I don't really do that. And no one asks people out anymore. Like, no one just instead, and they have to be intoxicated. Like, why do we not just ask people out? I think you just have to accept that you might get shut down and you might get rejected, and that's okay. But no one asks people out anymore in person, and I hate dating apps. Don't want to do it. And it's like, yes, I just want to be and have a good time, but I don't want it to be force. Am I asking for too much?
So she's not looking for something serious, just wants to get laid, but also wants the guy to be a good person. On top of that, she expects the man to take the lead, ask her out, plan everything, and still somehow respect her, even though she's not offering anything beyond vibes and vibes only. She wants the thrill of casual sex, the safety of emotional support, the attention of a boyfriend, and the freedom of being single, all wrapped into one man, and then wonders why nothing works out. It's like she wants the benefits of a relationship with none of the commitment, and expects men to just go along with it, like they're lucky to even be in her presence. Honestly, a man can't win in this setup, because if he treats her like a casual fling, he's a player. But if he treats her with respect and wants more, she calls him clingy or boring. It's no wonder so many men are walking away from dating altogether.
Why am I still single? I'm answering this because it's not the first time it's come up, and I haven't answered it because I just don't know how to. I'm not opposed to being in a relationship. I'm not actively looking to be in one. I think my single is not your single. Or whoever leaves the comments yeah, but you're single, as an insult. I think it's not an insult because you understandably have a different experience of being single than I do. Men just treat you differently when they know you're single, and if they're attracted to you, it's just a different ballgame.
So men or women, who's harder to date?
Nowadays, women are harder to date, to be very honest.
Why?
Maybe it's social media has created this crazy expectation or this delusion of what a happy partnership looks like, and a lot of it is tied to to gifts and things that cost money. When I had this conversation literally yesterday at lunch with a girlfriend, and I asked her, I was like, and how many of those cost money? And she said, not a lot of them. And I said, that's it. A lot of people, women in particular, are so focused on what did he buy me? What can I post on social media to show how much he loves me?
Social media definitely painted an illusion of what a happy relationship should look like. That's why so many women today are completely deluded. They're not living in reality. They're living through filters, highlight reels, and fake couple goals. They think love means constant gifts, luxury vacations, matching outfits, and over-the-top proposals, all while ignoring the actual work, sacrifice, and patience that real relationships require. They idolize the aesthetics, not the foundation. They want the look of love, but not the labor of love. And when their own relationship doesn't measure up to what they see online, they start thinking something's wrong, even if they've got a good man right in front of them. It's all backwards. Real love isn't flashy. It's consistent. It's not about showing off for strangers online. It's about showing up for each other when no one's watching. But until more women stop chasing illusions and start embracing reality, they'll keep finding themselves single, confused, and wondering why nothing ever works out.
When I tell women to move through the world with the audacity of a man, this is what I mean. A week ago, I went on one date with one man. The date was fine. The food was good. The conversation was fine. I recently have had a change in my work schedule that I've been adjusting to, so I don't really have a lot of time to mingle and talk to people all day and do things of that nature. I initially agreed to meet him one day this week on a Wednesday after I got off work at around 6 p.m. I ended up doing overtime that day, and I let him know, hey, I did say explicitly I'll be working overtime, so I'll need to postpone this date. And he said, okay, do you need to reschedule? And I did not answer that text message asking to reschedule soon enough, I guess. So he ended up texting me again. He double texted me and he said, I'm good. Good luck. The agitation in his follow-up message was screaming. I could feel his anger and frustration and entitlement to my time through that text message. Now, I didn't respond to that message because he was clearly upset, and that, quite frankly, was not my problem. I don't know this man. This man doesn't know me. We've been on one date, and you're already upset. But he came to his senses, I suppose, and he did apologize, and he said he understood that I'm busy and that hopefully we can reset. This video is not to bash this man, because I have been in that situation where I really felt like I liked someone and they weren't answering me, or I wasn't able to see them as often as I liked to, and I got frustrated with them. So I understood that. That's why I didn't respond. I didn't say anything negative back to him. But the entitlement is something that we can learn from women. We can learn from that. Don't feel entitled to other people, to their money, their time, none of that, but feel entitled to creating a great life for yourself. Feel entitled to a healthy body and a healthy mind and a healthy bank account, healthy relationships, healthy friendships. Feel entitled to the good things in life, the same way men feel entitled to good women.
This is insane. So she cancels the date. He respectfully asks to reschedule, honestly not sure why he even bothered, but whatever. Then she ignores his text completely. And somehow he's the one being called entitled for expecting a simple reply. Where's the logic here? This is the game a lot of women play today. They flake, they ghost, they leave you on read, but then twist it around and make you the problem for having the audacity to want basic communication. It's gaslighting at its finest. Let's be real. Women always have their phones in hand. Notifications on, TikTok open, Instagram stories up every hour. If she didn't respond, it's because she chose not to. And yet, she'll still spin the narrative like he was too eager, too persistent, or couldn't take a hint when all he did was try to make plans and be clear. But as a man, you've got to know when to call it quits. You have to recognize disinterest when it's staring you in the face. No response is a response. And the longer you chase a woman who's showing you she's not interested, the more power you give her, and the more you lose respect for yourself.